It was a quiet and peaceful Sunday morning at the Miller house. David was making coffee in the kitchen, and Sarah was preparing breakfast.
Liam, their 12-year-old son, was reading a book at the table. Little Bella, who was 5 years old, was playing outside on the front porch.
Suddenly, Bella stopped playing. She saw something very strange on the doorstep.
It was a dark, leather-wrapped wooden box with vintage metal patterns.
Mom! Dad! Look what I found!
David and Sarah looked up in surprise.
Someone left a big box for us.
The whole family walked outside and stared at the mysterious object.
The street was completely empty. No delivery truck was in sight. The box sat silently, giving off an eerie and unsettling feeling.
Bella leaned down to touch the box with her tiny fingers.
Watch out! Don't touch that!
We don't know what is inside. It could be dangerous.
David knelt down and carefully inspected the ground around the box. He noticed fresh, muddy footprints leading from the fence right to the door.
Someone walked onto our property while we were inside.
David looked at the security camera, but its small indicator light was off.
The wire had been cut cleanly. Someone did this intentionally.
Liam, curious and observant, stepped closer to the leather box. Look, Dad! There's a piece of paper stuck underneath.
I carefully pulled the folded note from beneath the heavy box.
The note was written in dark red ink with sharp, trembling handwriting.
Liam read the message out loud for everyone to hear. A gift of redemption for the Miller family. Open before the roses wither.
Redemption? Who owes us redemption?
David looked at the rose bushes nearby. Petals were already falling.
I decided to bring the box inside and place it on the living room table.
The whole family gathered around the table, staring at the locked artifact. Liam used a flashlight to examine the carved symbols on the box. Around the brass lock, there were 4 rotating dials with ancient numerals. Liam quickly took out his notebook to write down the sequence.
These aren't random carvings. This is an ancient mathematical cipher. Do you mean we need math to unlock this?
Yes. Huh. Each dial represents a specific mathematical pattern.
Liam rotated the first dial to number 3. Click.
Sarah held the base of the box firmly while Liam worked.
He turned the second dial to 5 and the third dial to 8.
But the fourth dial was completely stuck. It wouldn't move at all.
David tried to force it with his fingers, but nothing happened.
There must be a hidden trigger somewhere. Little Bella walked up and stared at a shiny red jewel on the corner.
Thinking it was a pretty button, Bella pushed the red jewel hard.
A mechanical clicking sound echoed from deep inside the box.
The jewel sank inward, releasing a hidden safety latch.
David and Sarah gasped in disbelief.
Bella, you found the secondary lock. Bella clapped her hands happily. I helped! I helped!
With the latch unlocked, I easily turned the last dial to 13.
Snap. The main lock opened completely.
Slowly and cautiously, I lifted the heavy wooden lid.
A faint scent of old paper and dust filled the room. Inside lay an ancient leather journal and a heavy brass key.
Sarah picked up the journal and opened the first dusty page.
It belonged to a secret exploratory club from 50 years ago. Beneath the book was a hand-drawn architectural map of their own property. The map clearly marked a hidden room behind the basement wall.
We have lived in this house for 5 years and never knew about this.
David grabbed a large flashlight and the key. I must go down and check.
The family walked down the dark wooden stairs into the damp basement.
David shone the light at the brick wall behind the old storage shelves.
He turned the key with a loud creak, and the brick door slowly opened inward.
Inside was a hidden study, filled with antique artifacts and covered furniture. On the desk were medals of honor and historical records of the Miller ancestry. A final note on the table said, "Please reclaim your true family legacy."
David realized this belonged to his grandfather, who had vanished decades ago. The fear turned into astonishment and deep emotional wonder.
A stranger in a dark coat stood under the street lamp, nodded, and walked away. The mystery of the box was solved, but a new family chapter had just begun.
What an unbelievable Sunday morning for the Miller family.
If you found a strange locked box on your porch, would you dare to open it? Tell us in the comments.